I made a previous video about a little giant 25-pound power hammer coming to live with me for its forever home. And I've got a bunch of projects in the shop to do to get ready for that, and this is one of them. As a side project of a side project, I needed to build an oak and steel base for my new power hammer. Done. I still need to put the coat of tung oil on it and then bolt it down to the concrete, but I'm not going to do that until the hammer itself arrives. And so if I need to reposition it just a little bit, I can. But let me show you how I did this as a side project of a side project. All right, now I had these 62-inch pieces of white oak that I'm pretty happy with the grain on. I cut them in half, and now I'm going to take them over to the planer and go ahead, and I got one side is good, but I could join this side, but it's actually thick enough that I think I'm going to run it through the planer and before I run it through the saw. All right, here I go. Nope, no, they're too big. I got to put them in the joiner first. I just realized it's been about 8 months since I used the joiner, and yeah, it could use a cleaning and a bed polish, I do believe, and maybe get rid of some of those spider webs. So the base is glued up. I have run it through the joiner and the saw, and got everything square. So I actually joined it in 2 separate pieces, because what I'm going to do is I've cut this at 3 1/4. I need a 3-inch, so I'm going to run it through my planer after the glue is good and dry, and then I'm going to put both of them together with the all thread. So I don't know if I mentioned it. I'm actually planning on running a 1/2-inch all thread all the way through, and putting angle iron here on the edges, and then bolting the angle iron to the concrete and the hammer to the wood surface, and that'll give me good isolation for a 25-pound hammer. So yeah, I'm gonna let this cook overnight and then put it in the planer, and we'll see how it goes. My 2 blocks are glued up. Everything's set, and it's time that they go on the planer, and I'm going to take about a 1/16 of an inch off either side, so that when they come out, they should be about 3 1/16, so they'll stick up a 1/16 proud from the angle iron. Straight out of the planer. We're good to go. Both of them dimensioned exactly the same, and nice and straight on top. All right, let's see how I did as far as thickness. According to my rough carpentry tape measure that was calibrated last in like 1998, we are 3 1/16 on this slab. Let's see again, and what? Oh goodness, 3 1/16. All right, I like it when it comes together like that. Using the drill press, it didn't quite have enough travel to punch all the way through both sides, so I ended up having to drill it one side then the other side, and then punch a 3-inch hole through the center. Haha! Success! And success! And good job. It popped through, looky there. All right, I am going to tell you a tale of heroes. This 3/4 inch bit, it's what all drill bits aspire to be. It doesn't have a really long genealogy. No. This is a piece of Chinesium that was in one of those kits where they have to buy like wood and metal bits. And its 1/4 inch brother snapped after 2 holes. I thought maybe I would get 1 hole. Oh no. This bad boy, with a little help from Tap Magic, but not a lot, I give all the credit due to this bit. This thing drilled 14 holes in 1/4 inch structural steel. And so that's like 3.5 inches. Look at this pile. Look at it. Like, it just kept cutting. Now that last hole was not fun, and you can see there's not as much, curling as there is like little chips, but it just kept cutting. I kind of want to put this thing up on a plaque in my shop so that all other cheap, crappy drill bits that walk into my shop look at it and go, oh my God, I aspire to be that drill bit. Just forever enshrined in awesomeness. This is one of those like Musada moments where shit wasn't supposed to last and it lasted. I just knew that I was gonna like drill a hole and have to go to either McMaster-Carr or Granger tomorrow and get like $100 bit. No. I think the entire drill bit kit cost me $14. And this bad boy has been kicking around in that piece of plastic kit for like 3 years. I know I sound excited because I am. It's like a miracle of Chinesium right there. I thought the best way to trim up the edges was using the track saw. Now I could have picked the whole thing up, taken it over to the table saw and used the sled. But as you can see, the track saw did a fantastic job. Well, that turned out exactly how I envisioned it and exactly how Andrew Alexander told me to do it. So, yay. I had just a little bit of a hump here in the middle where it met. And I think that maybe my joiner is just the fence on it is 1 degree off. Yeah, it's fine. That's what my scrub plane is for. And then I'm going to go back over it with a big like 22-inch joiner, a number 8. So we'll get it nice and flat so that the hammer has a nice stable bed. So I said a number 8. I don't know why I had a brain fart. A number 4. Not a big joiner plane, but a smoother. So did a nice job. So while I own a copious amounts of routers, I don't own a power plane. I just don't. I got hand planes. In truth, the setup and everything and the amount of precision, it's using a hand plane is just easier for me. It's better. And everything from a number 8 to a number 7, number 5, 4, 3.5, 3, and then any number of other specialized planes, including these bad boys. So completely done. Now I'm gonna oil it up and wait on the hammer. The hammer will probably be here after Christmas at this point, which is okay because we got a bunch going on, and I'll get it installed. And my next blacksmith related video will probably be the hammer, unless something happens and relatives coming for Christmas force me out into the forge. Anyway, all right, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for following along this short one. Appreciate it.